Hello, my name is China Baker, LSW, and I am interested in your regional field representative position. Um, let's. Where do you start with a faith testimony? And how do you make it not 25 minutes long or a sermon? That was really my question when I read your email, but I will definitely try my best. So years ago, I decided to call myself a Christian, and I wasn't necessarily living in that type of way. I was not being an Ephesians 5 and 8 kid. I was not walking in the light at all. And God humbled me in a way that broke ground for me. In that I dropped out of school, I quit my job, I moved in with my parents. And on top of all of that, I was depressed, and then my aunt died. My aunt Arvina, God rest her soul, she was a praise dancer, and she taught me how to minister at church and glorify God with my feet. And when she died, I hadn't danced for about 10 years. And when she died, I knew I had to dance again. I knew I had to get ready, because I've always known of a gift that God gave me, but I just set it down because I wasn't living right. So why try and practice the gift? But that's a whole nother sermon for a whole nother day. In that a woman named Monica Heflin, she found me dancing at my aunt's funeral. And she has a dance academy where I was given the opportunity to teach young girls in the Dayton area how to minister and praise dance and fight battles with their feet. And even before that, I had to get off the couch. I had to get out of my depression. And I cut all my hair off, and I began to make jewelry because I was spending all my money on jewelry because I like jewelry. And so I became an entrepreneur for Shiny Things Limited. And in that I put my ministry into my jewelry, so I can reflect the light, so I can be a light for somebody. And young girls, they look up to that. The girls of the ADA, Anointed Dance Academy, they look up to that, and I appreciate that, and it made me change or adhere to the change that I chose. When I said yes to Christ for real, not for play, for real that time, God definitely revealed to me that my truest heart's desire is to be with the youth, teach them God's word, teach that our battles are all the way spiritual. It is spiritual warfare, yes. But I truly desire to give them different activities or show them that how their gift is placed inside of them to fight these spiritual battles, to get through the day, to get through this world, because the world is getting crazier and crazier as we speak. Honestly, it's preparing. It's preparing for the coming of the Son, and we all know that. But long story short, I wasn't living like I was God's child, and He set me down, and I reopened my ministry box, and now I know that my feet move. I know my feet preach. I know that it's definitely something that can be embedded into children, but I definitely desire to teach them the biblical aspect as well, just so they don't worship the gift, worship the giver. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. Hopefully my testimony was clear enough and concise enough and not all over the place, because it's a long story. But thank you so much. Have a blessed day.